You know, in India, everything, they value everything. To them, they told him to come back to Africa for a visa before he encountered some of my challenge.
Do they treat all Africans like that, or maybe your local people too are being treated the same? Okay, so do India the youth struggle for jobs, or their jobs after school?
Okay, this is how the Indian working setting is. If you are a foreigner, you have to work on a working visa. I don't know if you get
on a working visa.
Yeah, should I take it
and at the same time working?
Like, I don't know if I communicated well, or should we?
Yeah, explain it more.
The reason why I'm saying this is, you have to get a working visa before you can work in India. And if you don't have a working visa, forget it.
I know to get a working visa, whilst others can come here and be working without.
Our country is a free country. I went to India. I wanted to open a bank account. I wanted to get a bank account. I went to some couple of banks. They were not willing to open for me. Why? Because they need some details, documents, blah blah blah, a lot of things. You go there, you tell them, oh, I have this document you asked for. You'll be like, oh, bring this. You go and bring your local country, like your utility bill, something, blah blah blah. I'll bring it. They'll tell you different things. Later, I just found out that these people were not serious. They didn't want to open for us. But for our predecessors, those who went to meet there, I think almost all of them were able to open. But for our time, even them, it wasn't easy. But for our time, it was much difficult to get there.
Okay, what if you've decided to stay in India and you want to work?
In India, getting a working visa there is not possible.
Even the locals, you have to get
No. I'm talking as a foreigner. An international guy. At least, you know, if you are an international student or something, you have to go back. If you want a working visa, go back to your country and get the working visa and come back. They will never issue a working visa to you.
Okay, what about those people selling on the streets? If you are from Africa or from a foreigner, can you do that?
Let me tell you this. I went to the African market a couple of times in Delhi. You know, all the shops there, when you go, you never meet a single African in a shop selling. All you see is Indian selling African stuffs.
Wow. Do you
yes,
get fufu
because
over there?
No, for the you only get neat fufu.
Oh, okay.
The reason they do that is that they will not give you the license to come there and sell. So what the Africans used to do is they will just collaborate. Yes, they will just collaborate with some of the locals there, and they'll get a shop. They will supply the stuff from Africa here to that place, and they will sell on their behalf, and you know the percentage.
Yeah, they will share
it. Yeah. Concerning the visa, recently a friend, he got admission in one of the schools on a scholarship. They told him to come back to Africa for a visa before. He encountered some of my challenge.
Yeah,
he went there at the airport and they told him to come back home because it's a transit he's making, and that transit is he has to get a visa for that transiting to Doha. That's in Qatar. You have to get a visa for that. So he had to get another ticket from India to Rwanda to Ghana, just like I did.
So do they treat all Africans like that, or maybe their local people who are being treated the same?
Okay, for their local people, like for those students there, even the master's class, they still saw them to be young people, so they didn't really, you know, in Ghana, when you are in for master's degree, everybody see you to be like an adult. They respect you somehow.
Yeah.
But for them, they still take them to be children. You know, even my mates, most of them were controlled back
in the
house, because you cannot just go out from the house and not tell your parents.
Hey!
You cannot be outside around 7. Not even 7. 7 is if you want to go home, and if you're a lady, it's a different thing.
Wow.
Yeah.
Their culture, how did they treat like their cultural stuff? Like some people value their cultural this thing so much.
You know, in India, everything, they value everything. To them, everything is about their gods too.
Yeah. I watch like everything, they worship that thing. When they see a tree, they worship it. Like they worship nature.
You know, I went to the gym some time ago when the dumbbells I was using, I placed it on the floor and I stepped on it like this. One Indian guy approached me. He was like, I knew him at the gym. Bro, Bai, remove your leg. I removed and I asked him why. I knew the reason why he said I should remove. You know, this thing, someone worship it. It gives someone, you know, anything that gives you benefits or gives you, improves you, they see it to be a god.
So somebody can worship this thing.
If their money, if you buy something, this is like, I have a rupee here, 10 rupees. If you buy something with this, if you buy something, this is 10 rupees. The one you are giving the money to, if the person receives the money, you be like, then you place it in his wherever he saves the money. They worship the money. They worship everything. They see this is their source of income. Like it gives them the power to be who they are.
Anything that they get any benefits from, you have to worship that.
Worship that thing. So they have more than 53 million gods.
53 million gods that they worship. Are they Christians in India?
Yes, there are Christians in India. There are a lot of Christians in India. There are Muslims too.
Yeah.
The Christians are plenty, but comparing to their population, over 1.4 billion people.
In India?
Yes.
Hey, wow. But also, Papa.
Yeah, they are very plenty. You will see them to be few. And with the Muslims too, you know, India and Pakistan was a country, like they were one. Yeah. But because of war on religion, they had to separate. Pakistan was to become a Muslim country, India Hindus. But now, do you know there are a lot of Muslims in India than Pakistan?
Wow.
Yes, because of the population, there are a lot of Muslims there.
The Indians, do they adapt to things just like that, or they have to be like they have to see some value out of it before?
They have to see some value, and they are primitive. They don't want change. They want they want their own system. There are a lot of things. Maybe we cannot say all.
Yeah, we cannot say all here.
They are still like, I would say they are still in maybe somewhere in the 15th century.
How they behave.
How they do things, how they behave. They are still in the 15th century.
No,
that's what I would say.
They don't need change. They don't want to change.
No.
Would you advise somebody from, like, so we are here in Ghana, would you advise somebody from Ghana to go and pursue his or her education in India?
To me personally, I would say it depends on the person.
Okay.
But for me, I would never go there to study again. The reason why I'm saying that is with the encounter I had there. The educational system, it might be the school I went, it's true. There are some better schools in India. For that one, I accept that fact. There are even Western people from England. We went to one school called Ashoka University. I saw someone from England. There are some other foreigners there. They came there to learn. Okay. But for me, no, I will not go because I don't have to go. I don't have to explain much. Yeah, but I will not go. So it all depends on the person who wants to go there.
Okay, so did you move to Ghana immediately after your completion, or you waited for some time to enjoy India before coming back to Ghana?
Okay, I completed in May and I came here in October. Okay. I just enjoyed India for some time, but that one wasn't enjoyment. You know, I had the tax I was doing. Okay, but for that one is something personal. I don't want to speak here. And also, I was waiting to get my certificate. The reason why I'm saying I will not go to India to study might pop up here. There's a reason. After my course, you know, I had to get my cert within some time frame. Yeah. But the school I went, I knew of some Ghanaians, not Ghanaians, Africans. And even the entire school, people that completed about 3 years ago, they had not gotten their main certificates. the only thing they could get was transcripts and a provisional certificate.
Wow. So you have to stay there and get it.
We had to fight. I did not just stay there. We had to fight for that certificate to come. No, I'm not many there, but it depends on whatever is coming towards me.
What's that time?
That will make me react. You know, when a lion is coming towards you, the way you react will be different from
when a cat is coming.
So that's it.
Oh, okay.
So we had to fight for our certificate, not only for ours, but for those who completed like 3 years ago. That's the reason. I believed if I had to come to Ghana that early, I was not going to get my set within a year or two, because people completed 3 years ago, they are not getting their set, and they have been complaining to the school, mailing, telling people to get their set for them, but to no avail. What's the assurance that if I come home I'm going to get it?
Yeah.
So I had to stay there and fight. Yeah, I got it. I got it.
The YouTube channel, did you start the YouTube in India, or whilst you were studying, or like within some frame that you started?
You know, I did not start my YouTube channel like earlier. I started it just this year.
Just this year?
Yeah.
After school, or you were doing the
No,
YouTube?
I was still in school. I started around February. Okay. I didn't have that idea earlier. By now, maybe I would have gotten like a lot of subscribers or like viewers
the
or
subscribers,
something.
please just subscribe to.
You know, it just came
channel.
into mind like some time ago. I decided to just create a channel and start posting.
Were you having a particular thing that maybe I'm into this and I'm going to post this, or you just started like I want to be a YouTuber, so let me start?
Actually, I didn't have any niche,
Okay.
but still, I'm still trying to find out a particular niche.
Okay.
But I'm still struggling though. But I know someday I will have a niche.
Yeah, in India, I learned there are a lot of like they value the YouTube thing so much.
They value YouTube. Everything. If you don't understand anything, you have to go to YouTube because data is cheap there.
Okay.
So if you want to prepare, maybe I'm stating like a shito, I'll be like I'm a Ghanaian, I'm in Ghana now. So if you want to learn how to prepare shito, when you go to YouTube, you get it.
Yeah.
If you were taught in class and you did not understand anything, the best place to learn again is YouTube.
Oh wow.
Like there are a lot of like
YouTube.
vlogs, like travel vlogs, a lot of things. Like you've not been to somewhere before, you want to know how the place is.
You go to YouTube.
Anything.
Go to YouTube.
But in Ghana, you know, people don't go to YouTube.
No. Uncle YouTube, Uncle. The man better. Where is that?
No, like you know, some things we just
Is
learn
it because
online.
of the bundle or what?
Yeah, it's because of the bundle. You know, Ghana.
But that place, how is their bundle system like, network and stuff?
Okay, it's very cheap there for data.
Okay.
One thing I'll mix about India, data is very cheap there compared to Ghana. I used to subscribe for this when I was about to come. I did 1 year subscription for the internet.
Okay.
You know, when I was about to come, I didn't want to do 1 year again. I wanted to do monthly.
Yeah.
So the monthly option, I had one that was like 9 gig every day, and it was like 401 rupee. That's not even up to 38 cedis.
For a month?
Yes, for a month. Every day I'll get 9 gig. So you just imagine.
Yeah, that's nice. So now that you're in Ghana, what are you going to do? What are you here to do?
Yeah, for Ghana, you know, I'm here to settle. Yeah, home is home. Sometimes the way the country is governed, the leadership and things, we all complain, but home is home.
Home is home.
Yeah, so I'm here to find job and see what I can do. But for the YouTube, I'm not stopping now. I think I have to establish myself here.
Yeah, establish.
I want to be like you or Emmanuel, okay?
Okay. Ooh, innocent.
Innocent, sorry.
Innocent K. Boateng.
Yeah,
not me.
No, yeah.
We are learning from, learning from them. So guys, so if you are to talk about India, right?
Yeah, India.
You're going to talk more, so
Hindustan.
Like last time you said namaste.
Namaste is just like hi. You know,
Hi
whenever
and
you meet,
namaste.
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 Or you can say namaskar.
So when you say goodbye,
tata.
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 See, tata. So as I said, please, his link in the description. Check it out and go to his channel and just show him some love by subscribing.
Mera Bolo Hindi. Viewers, कृपया subscribe Mera channel YouTube. PV Century. Janavad. meaning thank you. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much for watching this video, and thank you PV Century for sharing with us what we need to know before you go to India. So until we meet again in my next video, it's a girl if you I love you and bye bye.
Tata.
Tata.